G'day everyone, my name is Harry, otherwise known as Aussie Hez. I am a full-time registered nurse here based in Sydney, Australia, and I also stream on Twitch as a hobby. I've been doing that for about a year now, and it's been a wonderful, great experience. But what I'm here to speak about today is that I'm here to talk about my first impressions with Final Fantasy as an ex-WoW player myself. Just a brief history with WoW. I'll try to make it as quick as possible, but I've been playing the game since 2007, all the way back at the Burning Crusade era. I've always loved playing as a Retribution Paladin, whether it would be a Blood Elf or a human. I was never really the faction-based kind of guy. I was either one or the other. But yeah, over the years, I was a PvP player from maybe in the early 2010s. I was a bit of a noob beforehand, but I was never really a gladiator type, but more of a casual player. Like my highest ranking was probably 1800, but it is what it is. Am I right? And as well, towards the later stages, I got more into PvE. I met a great guild in the Frostmourne server, in the Oceanic servers. Arnott's Assorted. It was an alliance-based guild. I managed to get ahead of the curve of Sire Denafrius and Lady Sylvanas Rinrun with them, so it was a huge honor to be a part of their guild because I did enjoy playing with them on a weekly basis and getting to know them personally. But unfortunately, you can play for so many years, and it just came to a point of time where the game started to feel more like a chore to me rather than an actual game. Like, I would be playing, um, I'd be doing daily quests, I'd be doing Torghast, and it just felt like a chore. And yeah, like as I was saying, it just came to a point where I was no longer enjoying the game. So I bought a new PC, which was exciting. It was a bit of overkill getting a 3070 graphics card for being an MMO player, but hey, I want to play in comfortability, right? But anyway, we're mainly here to talk about Final Fantasy, but yeah, so here we are. Reasons why I wanted to play it was to have a new experience, really. I wanted to explore a new world. Like, there's only so much you can do in a game for 14 years, so I wanted to try something new, try something different. I've been watching a lot of streams from Asmongold and Rich because they are streamers who I look up to, and the OTK streamers, I should say. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, so far it's been great. Like, obviously, graphics are cooler. Um, just exploring something new is cool. I love playing my Lalafell. I play as a Lalafell paladin. Like, probably, probably mainly due. Probably gives credits to Rich Campbell because he was someone I kind of looked up to, and like I just fucking like the Lalafells are so bloody cute, you know. Like, you just want to like pinch their cheeks and stuff. But yeah, it's cool. The storyline has been great as well. Like, it feels very refreshing that like there's an MSQ, because if you go back to the early classic days, you're kind of just doing like random quests with a bunch of blocks, and like most of the time people, including myself, wasn't even reading the quest. So it was nice to have like this main story going on. You're having little tweets. It's easier to read, and it's quite enjoyable. Like, I've been told I am almost at the end of A Realm Reborn, leading towards, is it Heaven's Ward, I believe the expansion's name is. I'm not quite sure. Like, I'm very fresh with the game. Um, what I also like about the game is that I was never really an altaholic in World of Warcraft. Like, what I like that you can just be this one character, and you can easily just change from, say, a gladiator to a lancer to an archer to a white mage and so on. So it was kind of a cool feeling, and it kind of gives me more stuff to do as in, whereas like I can't just focus on a class, and then as I'm leveling that class, I'm always thinking about playing and like wanting to create a different ult, like having regrets, things like that. But hey, it's fun that you have that comfortability. And what I also like about the game as well is that there is so much things to do, such as the golden saucer, playing the mini games. I'd say the golden saucer honestly was probably what really wanted me to play Final Fantasy, because it's kind of like a little casino, time zone, arcade vibes, and it's cool as well because I also tried out Palace of the Dead, and it's cool because personally I actually really enjoyed Torghast, but towards more end game, when I had all my heroic gear, all my legendary gear, it just came to the point where Torghast just became a chore. And like I had to do it weekly in order to get like a gem socket for my heroic gear, but it came to that. Like, what's cool about Palace of the Dead is that you could go there whenever you feel like. There is no reason why you have to go there. Um, Other than the fact that like I do have this long term ambition that I really want that Necromancer title. Like, it's so hard to get, and I heard that if you have that title, you're well respected in the game. So that's definitely like a long term goal for me one day, just to have that title. Like, it would be a mad flex. So it gives me a reason that I want to go as well. Like, because there is that challenge, and compared to Torghast, it was just like I have to go because I need to get this gem socket to make my gear better, which the gear is just gonna get replaced next patch anyway. Like, it is what it is, eh? But overall, yes, I have been enjoying the game. I will literally wake up every morning just thinking about the game. Like, even when I'm on my way to work, I'm listening to the Aroma Born soundtrack, and it's cool to be playing something new as well, because like I always had this fear that um if I were to play another game, I would stop playing WoW. But from my experience, what I can tell other people who feel like they're in that same situation as well, it's just like, you do you at the end of the day, but it's good to experience different games, different MMOs, and you can notice like, oh yeah, so Final Fantasy has this, and this. Like, it didn't have that. We don't have that in WoW. Like, oh, this is cool. These are cool features. Like, I wish this was in World of Warcraft as well. But yeah, so I do recommend people, like, you don't have to, like, at the end of the day it's your choice, but like I do recommend experiencing other games, even New World, for example, if you want to play that. Like, um don't be locked in. Like, what I do suggest is like, try not to be locked into the game, because WoW's good at making you do like, oh, once you achieve something, oh, then you got to do this to save up for the soul cinders to get the bloody. I'll go back to the same example. You got to get the soul cinders to get the bloody gem sockets. You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely give it a crack. I enjoy the game, as I say, every day. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just before we leave, I just got to do a cheeky plug for my stream. So you can find me on Twitch under the name of Aussie Hez, so AussiehZ. As I was saying, like, I do my best to try to stream on a daily basis. Unfortunately, with shift work, being a registered nurse here in Sydney, it is hard to stream every day, but I do my best to. And hopefully I do have long-term ambitions as well. Like, I would love to work more on my video editing, because all I can do now on YouTube is just literally just do these vlogs, because like I have no video editing skills whatsoever. Like, literally all my editing stuff, like say my logo, things like that, I've all just got that from a friend who's been kind enough to make it for me. But yeah, catch me on a daily basis. Probably most likely be playing Final Fantasy, Catch My Adventure as I play throughout the next contents, the next expansions, and eventually to Endwalker as well, which I'm excited to play once it releases and when I'm up to date with MSQ. But yeah, thank you guys. But yeah, here's to a new chapter, uploading vids on YouTube, and hopefully you guys could hit the subscribe button. I'll upload more stuff in the future. But anyway, this is Aussie Hez signing out. Take care, guys. Thank you. Bye.